Hello there everyone, my name is Sarah, and welcome to the Gen 7 tier list. Now, I have a little bit of a confession to make. This is the only Pokemon generation that I've ever skipped. It's not malicious or anything, it's not because I wasn't interested, I just was distracted with other things when this game came out, and I forgot that it existed. I need to hunt down a copy and, play it, honestly. Despite the fact that I've never played it, I do love a lot of the Pokemon that were added during this generation, and the added regional forms, one of the best gimmicks they've ever done. But other than that, let's just hop into it with my possibly favorite starter, Rowlets. Okay, look, I have a soft spot for owls in general, so I'm just gonna put Rowlet in S tier. I mean, it's a ball of bird. It's so cute. It's so fucking cute. Dartrix, I don't like as much. I still think it's good. It's very cute. It's still very cute. I'm gonna put it in A. And Decidueye is awesome. I love the Robin Hood thing going on. It's also ghost type, another bias that I have besides just owls. Very, very big fan of this. Very big fan of this line in general. Then we go on to Litten. I like Litten's design. I do. It's cute. I'm gonna put it in A. There's not much to really say about it. It is a cat. I mean, it's a red tabby cat. That's the Dora cat. I don't like it as much. I mean, it's still very cute. I still like it a lot. I think A is fine for me. I would be willing to put it down at B. Incineroar, I just can't get into it. I don't like its beefy body. It doesn't fit with the rest of the line. If it stood up during its second evolution like the new cat Pokemon does, I would be fine with it. I don't hate it. I'm gonna put it in B. Just not a big fan of it. I get it, it's a heel wrestler, but it's not for me. Poplio, I mean, all the starters from this one are great. They're just so fucking cute. I love its little clown nose. They managed to make like a clown aesthetic cute on a starter Pokemon, and that's saying some shit. Brione, I still think it's good. I could put it in, it's like Torracat. I could easily put it in B, but I think C is fine. And Primarina is a great design, man. It just is. I don't know if I would put it in S. Even though its color palette is very blue, it does add like, I'm gonna set it down for a second. It adds like a lot of like red and that like seafoam green, which stand out really well. It's a really well designed Pokemon. I'm gonna put it in S. Just for its design. It's really good. Pikipek, now we move on to the regional bird. Pikipek is very cute. So Woodpecker, which we don't have, I think it's a B. Trumbink is also pretty good. It looks like they could be two separate lines, and for a long time before I found out that they were related, I did think they were separate lines, and Pikipek was just a separate evolution, or just a separate line in general. I don't see. But I think Toucanon is a B. Its shiny form is an A. Let me look at it. The colors are so nice. Yungoos is fine. I think it's like a C. It's nice to have another rodent that's not a rat. Gumshoes, I want to like Gumshoes. I'm just not a big fan of it. I'm gonna put it in D. Grubbin's fine. I think it's honestly one. I like that the regional bug is an electric type. I'm gonna put it in B. Charjabug looks like a Minecraft bee. And I do like it. I'm just not huge on it. So I think it's gotta go down to C. And Vikavolt just cool, man. I like its airplane design. I think I'll put it back up to, A. I like its design enough to go up to A. Crab Brawler goes down to D. I'm just not into it. I don't think it's horrendous or anything. It's not like its evolution, Crabominal, which is absolutely an F tier. Let's be realistic. They put all 4 forms of Oricorio on here. Pom-Pom Style is probably my least favorite. I think they're good. I love this Pokemon line. It's very interesting. It is very interesting. I like the whole like dance thing. I think the Pom-Pom Style is like a C. Same with the Pau style. I'm not as into it. These are the 2 forms I'm not as into. The Sensu style, I could put either at A or B, honestly. I don't like it enough to put it at A, but its volley style is by far my favorite. Just by far. Look at that pose. Look at this awesome, like, fucking gestural pose. It has so much movement to it. I'm putting in A. Cutiefly. Look, man, Cutiefly is adorable. Rabombi, I still like it. I don't like it as much. I think it could go down to B, but I'm gonna put it in A. The regional dog. I think it's cute. I think it's very cute. I have not used it. I want to put it in A. It's very cute. I'm gonna put it in B. The same with Lycanroc. It is good. Its midnight form looks like it's straight from the 2000s. I don't think it's any worse, really. I'm gonna put its other 2 forms also. Its dusk form, I'm gonna put it in C. It just looks like a palette swap, really. Unless this, like, sprite is just doing it no surfaces. Which could be. I mean, Wishy-Washy, it's a C. The same with the school form. I like them enough. They're just not the most standout things. Marini and Toxapex, though. I do like these. I got one in Sword and Shield. I didn't use it much. They're definitely not Ds. I like them quite a bit. I like that we get a different, like, Starfish Pokemon, finally. B. I think they're both B, just to be fair. Mudspray, I think it's not bad. It's just not my favorite thing. I'm gonna put it in D. Same with Mudspray. I just don't... Personally, I don't find them interesting. I think they're good designs and all. Dupider. I love that name. Design-wise, I don't think they're incredible. They're a little forgettable. I have to put both of them in D. I don't think they're bad. Personally, I like them. I just don't think their design is incredible. Fomantis? It's cute. It is cute. It's like a C, but Lurantis is got a really good design going for it. So I'm gonna put it in B. Morlel, it's another C. I like this line well enough, but same with Chitonic. I just don't think they're the most interesting thing. Salandit. Salandit's fine. I'm not huge into it. I could go up to C, but I'm gonna put it in D. And Salazzle, why did they make this lizard thick? Why? I don't think it's horrible or anything. I'm gonna put it in C. I question that one a little bit. And Stuffle. Stuffle is so cute, man. I don't like it enough to put it in A, but it's going in B. B-Bear, it's a betrayal. It's a betrayal to Stuffles, man. That is kind of a rough evolution. Also, it's terrifying in Sword and Shield if you've ever had one chase you. Bounsweet, it's another like Cherubi like Pokemon. Put it in D. Steenie, I think same. C. Serena, I think it's a B. I think it's a good improvement to the design, honestly. Comfey, I like Comfey. I don't like it a lot, but I do like Comfey. I don't want to put it in D, so I'm gonna put it in C. Noranguru, I like it okay. It's not my favorite one from this generation. I think D. Passimian, about the same. I'm kind of neutral on it, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna rate it the same. Wimpod and Gliscopod, I like both of them. I just don't like their color palette. I would honestly, I like using them. I have one in Sword and Shield. I'm gonna put both of them in C. Sandygast and Palossand, I'm not huge on them. They're not my favorite ghost type Pokemon or even my favorite Pokemon from this generation, but they're B. They're B. I do like them quite a bit. Pyukumuku. I do like Pyukumuku. It's like the precursor to like Snom. It started a whole like genre of little guys. No, that's enough to get it into like A. I do like it. I'm not huge on type Null or Savale. I do like their design. I like that they have elements from each of the starters. That's really cool. Yeah, they're cool enough to be in C. They're cool enough to be in B. Minior, both forms. I don't think they're awful. Just think they're a little dull. Yeah, they're not my favorite thing. I don't like Komala, and I don't know why. It's cute, but it doesn't really do anything. I'm putting D. Turtonator. I'm not huge on it. Like, its typing's interesting enough. It has kind of an interesting ability. I'm also gonna put it in D. Togedemaru. Fuck, man, this thing's cute. Let's put it in B. I really like it. But now we move on to what is possibly my favorite Pokemon. Mimikyu, which is obviously an S. I love, out of all the rat clones, and I know Togedemaru is kind of a rat clone, which is also one of my favorite Pikachu clones, but out of all of them, this one is my favorite. Bruxus, we all know where this fucking thing's going. Let's be realistic. I also don't like Drampa. I get it. I get what you're going for. I don't like it. Delmise, I also have one. I got one, it's in Sword and Shield. I'm also not huge on it. I think it's like a D. I think it's a D. I don't think it's awful. I just don't care for it. Jangmo-O, it's cute. It's cute. It's a C. Hakamo'o, also C. And Komo'o, yeah. As far as the pseudo legendaries go, I'm not huge on it. The whole line is like a C. Actually, I could move up the first form. It is very cute, at least. Tapu Koko, I'm not huge on the Tapus. I think they're like maybe C. Tapu Lele, I do like a little bit more than some of the other ones, so B. Tapu Bulu joins Coco. Tapu Fini, I think he's also good, so I'm gonna put him B too. Cosmog, I think it's cute. It's not got much going on. I mean, I adore the color palette and everything, but I'm gonna put in B. It's good enough. Cosmo, I'm not as big on, so C. Solgaleo, I don't like Solgaleo that much, to be honest. Yeah, C. It's mostly in its face. I think its face is too busy. I mean, it's obviously a lion and everything. It gets its design across fairly well. I'm just not as big into it. Lunala is a ghost type. Let's be realistic. I am extremely biased, but I like it enough. I think it's B. Now we get into the Ultra Beast, which I'm not sure on. Nihilego, I think it's awful. I think it's C. But fucking Buzzwole goes an F. I hate Buzzwole so much. Pheromosa's pretty good. I think it looks a little too Digimon-ish, to be honest. So I could put it, it's a B. Xurkitree is also another one that's very ugly. Celesteela, pretty alright. I've not used any of these in game, so I have very little opinion on them. So I'm gonna put that one in C. Kartana, I do like. I think Kartana might be my favorite Ultra Beast. I don't think it's an A. I think it's a B. Guzzlord is an F. Crozma, I'm also not huge on. I think it could go down to a D. Its Duskmane form, I actually really like this. It's nice. I think it's a B. Dawn Wings, I'm not as big into. I still think it's fine. It's too busy. It is too busy. And Ultra Necrozma, it's very cool. It would have been a very neat legendary on its own, I think. So I'm gonna put it in F. I'm gonna put it in B. Magearna. I do like Magearna quite a bit. I like Magearna pretty okay. C. I love Marshadow. I think I don't own one, but I desperately want one. It's an A. Poipole, it's like a C. Same with Naganadale. I'm not huge into their whole design. Stakataka, I like Stakataka for like no reason. I think it's great. I think it's like it's a C. Blacephalon, I do not like. I just don't. Zoroark, fine. It's like C, kind of the same genre as of Pokemon as like Lucario, which I'm quite fond of, but it just doesn't capture my attention like Lucario would. Melton's at least cute. It's a little hard to read its design, but it's like a C. Same with Melmetal. I don't hate him. Now we move on to the best gimmick Pokemon has ever added. I love the idea of just revisiting older designs that maybe don't get enough attention and kind of spicing them up and changing them. Kind of done Execute a little dirty. With this one, the picture cuts his head off. I actually really like what they did with Execute. I think it's a very clever way of using that design again. Fucking Marowak. They made Marowak ghosts, and that design's so fucking cool. It's so fucking cool. I fucking love Rattatas, like Alolan Rattata and Raticate. Less so Raticate, to be honest. I think it could go down to a C, but I like it enough. I'm not super into Alolan Raichu, to be honest. I think it's a C. Alolan Sandshrew, it should be called Snowshrew, quite frankly. I definitely like it. It could be like maybe the lowest of B tier, to be honest. But Sandslash, like Alolan Sandslash is awesome. I quite like it. They also made Vulpix a like ice type as well. And let's be realistic. This is a design that works. You changed it up enough, and you gave it a color palette that also works. So both Vulpix and Ninetales are also going in like A tier. Diglett, I mean, they just gave it hair. I think both that and Dugtrio are. I actually like Dugtrio less than Diglett, to be honest, in general, but especially here. Alolan Meowth, I don't like its fuck eyes, but I do like this form. B's fair. I do like it. It's not my favorite form of Meowth. But Alolan Persian, I hate its face. What did they do to this thing? Big into Alolan Geodude's design. I think it's awesome. It's a D. It's not a C. But I think they did like Graveler. Graveler is a Pokemon that I hate in general. But I think they honestly really improved its design. I think it's a C. Then I love Alolan Golem's like mustache. I'm putting in B. I'm not big into Alolan Grimer. I just don't like its colors. But I like Alolan Muck. It's B. They made me care about Pokemon that I do not give a shit about. So that's a good like redesign, man. All right, but I'm gonna leave this one here. Expect the Gen 8 one tomorrow, actually. So don't forget to like, subscribe, do all the YouTube nonsense, and I hope to see you there. Bye.